Greetings, Goosebumps fans. This is the Goosebumps Crew commentary for Goosebumps: The Haunted Mask. This is episode number 1 and 2 of season 1, originally aired October 27th, 1995. This was directed by Timothy Bond and written by Jose Rivera. My name is Isaiah Vargas.
My name is Bjorn Palinich.
Nobody can see you, Bjorn, doing that face, but I'm Nick Shaw, aka Shawlin.
I'm Hayden Graham, the editor and producer of the Goosebumps Crew Podcast.
So here we're starting off with definitely something that makes not only this episode, but a lot of Goosebumps episodes very memorable, and that's the opening with R.L. Stine. And it's always just a signifier for a really, really special episode. It was done for like the hour-long specials, so you knew you were in for a good time when R.L. Stine would pop up.
You know, it's funny looking at
the names of everybody as they pop up.
He looks so young here, but he was like in his 50s, I think, when he filmed this. So,
well, he's 81 now, so yeah, he would.
It's 82 this year, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so he would have been 52.
Think about it.
So he would have been then, right?
Yeah, something along those lines. Now, one thing I gotta absolutely point out here, and it is something that we'll definitely be talking about with this episode, is just that there's a lot of differences between this episode and basically every other Goosebumps episode, and a lot of that comes down also just kind of the atmosphere. So like you can already tell the cinematography and just the pacing is a lot more calmer and quieter than your typical Goosebumps episode.
Somebody's out there. Somebody or something.
Oh my god.
Totally. I'm sorry.
They always started out with these, the fake out scares at the very beginning of the episode, but it was always something that, in each one, I guess for me as a kid, it was always something that I found enjoyable to have the beginning scare, I guess. The fake out one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Something they just try to carry over from the books, which I think they did pretty well.
Yeah. Well, even like that. Well, yeah, even like the sort of go to commercial break.
It's Amos Crowley.
Very reminiscent of sort of those chapter breaks in a Goosebumps book.
You should have seen your face.
Now this kid here, I don't know if I've really seen him in a lot of other things after this episode.
Stop. Why?
Now, for those who don't know, when they did Haunted Mask 2, they replaced Steve's actor from the kid in this episode to John White in the sequel.
Because he just didn't have the acting chops to lead the episode.
Just to scare me like that.
I guess the kid's name was George Kanamis, I'm pretty sure.
They were prowlers.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
George.
could never pronounce the last name either, probably.
Yeah.
I remember
George.
being on the Haunted Mask script, but I was just like, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Sorry they scared you. I really am. It was a mean and stupid joke.
But funny enough, like most of the actors end up going on to do multiple Goosebumps episodes, but Catherine Long only did this one, and she's still remembered so fondly for it just because her performance was so good.
Don't be mad, Carly Beth.
Well, definitely got to give huge shout outs to Catherine Long, because I mean she did just a phenomenal job in sort of the portrayal of the character and the range of emotion she's able to pull off.
Okay.
We definitely see later in the episode. Hayden actually brought up something before we started recording, but I'll let him tell it though.
Yeah, so Catherine Long actually won a Gemini Award, which, from what I understand, is kind of the Canadian version of an Oscar for Best Performance in a Children's or Youth Program or Series for this episode. Wow. So it goes to show she was an incredible actress.
The big honor.
Absolutely.
Basically, you know that there's like a Canadian Walk of Fame as well?
Anybody home?
Like, the Hollywood Walk of Fame strip? There's a Canadian version as well.
Okay? Huh?
I did not know that.
And there are some famous names on there, aka Brendan Fraser's one of them.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You know, there's a lot of
Cool, just ask.
Canadian actors,
Hey, come here, I
obviously,
wanna show you
because this was all Canadian production. but a lot of them still live up there. And
Mom,
some of the Goosebumps fans, and you can find them on YouTube, I've done locations for different episodes, and the Haunted Mask being one of them. Like the Novelty Shop was one of them, and I do believe there was a couple more. I believe the Graveyard.
Oh, I like it.
But
It's really great.
it's really interesting to see these places today compared to 30 years ago, because this is the 30th anniversary of not only the Goosebumps TV show, but 30th anniversaries because the Haunted Mask was the first one to air.
Yep.
It smiled at me.
I just gotta say, I love again, I love just
Its
the
mouth opened and it
the
smiled.
setting and like the background here, because of a lot of Goosebumps episodes, this isn't the only one to do like Halloween as a setting, because there was also, of course, there was Haunted Mask 2, and then there was Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns, but this is definitely one where like you could definitely throw this on during the fall season.
I made one for you.
The colors are very like
Oh, yeah.
very
That
warm,
costume.
very
Thanks,
orange,
Mom.
Well, go
and I don't
take
know
a
if that
look
was like
at
an
it. It's
intentional
very cute.
decision or not, but it just makes this for
Last thing I wanted
absolutely a
on
great
Halloween
one
is cute.
to revisit for
Scary as
Halloween, and it's definitely one I see a lot of people put on during October.
Oh
But
yeah,
that is a-
myself included. Like I try to catch one good night outdoors to put my projector and watch it outside. Just in that cool autumn air and kind of the atmosphere that you can set up for it. Because yeah, I mean you're right. I mean there's a lot of warm color in this, but obviously it changes depending on location. But in her home, it's obviously probably meant to be very warm and inviting as far as colors go, because it's supposed to be.
Also, we went past
Yeah.
the
Then you get the annoying brother who somehow fits into her duck costume.
Gotcha.
Not sure
Yeah.
how that works.
What costume look like?
weirdly
Remind
it
me
weirdly
something.
got fitted for him.
I always try to put my finger on what
All
that
that
duck
baggy.
costume reminded me of. What is that? What is she eating? Is that a carrot? Like,
Yes,
I always
I was gonna
wonder what
say the
that
same
is.
thing. Years, 30 years. What the hell is this sandwich? I've been dying to find out.
It looks like
It
caramel,
looks so good.
chocolate, and
I have
biscuit
to-
in the bottom.
I have to bring up that pumpkin is actually it's actually a real item, and I believe Nick, do you have one of those, or like
Jimmy.
somebody else has one of those?
I do have one of those. There's two different versions out there. One of them is the one that you see in this with the audio
Isn't that right, Steve?
that says the Happy Halloween and the laugh, and then the other one's just a light up version. But yeah, made by Jimmy back in the 90s. I think it was in 92 or 93 item. But I do have one. Unfortunately, mine is the speaker is kind of old. I need to figure out how to fix it.
Now we definitely have to
Audio's
talk
kinda-
about this scene right here with the worm and the famous story, and you know that even R.L. Stein himself has told the story many times, but confirmed by Catherine herself when we, you know, in the many times we've talked to her, that was a real worm she bit into about 12 takes. I think I remember correctly was the,
Yeah.
the number of takes.
Yeah. And it cracks me up because when we had Alan Doucette on here, he was like, "Oh no, I wouldn't have allowed that." You know, they must have done this in secret because her and the director Timothy Bond and Stein apparently were all in on it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
Even Stein was in
sneakers
on
not
it.
saying.
She's like, oh no, I think it should be a real worm. This is my work, and I want it to look very authentic.
Well, again, it's just a testament to how, you know, dedicated of an actress that Catherine was, even as a child. And even this scene right here, I mean, this is just a completely raw, like, sadness, anger, like, all together. You don't see
Because she
this
had
kind
a
of...
personality camp.
Well, yeah, no, the story was that she actually was actually very upset about that, so she funneled into her performance. So that was real tears. Again, very dedicated actress. But you just don't see that the other Goosebumps episodes. You just don't see that level of dedication, and you know there were definitely a lot of really good actors, but Catherine just really had them trumped on the first time.
Yeah, I mean, they started off really strong with the Haunted Mask and their cast and crew and everything, just for this show to launch like it did. And $30 for the mask. I mean, that's a steal. You can't even get a Trick or Treat Studios version. $30.
Exactly, that's double that now. Damn inflation.
That's a steal.
Hayden, did you grow up with this
So I
episode?
Did I grow up with it? Yeah, absolutely. This one was probably my favorite. I definitely liked One Day at Horrorland, just because the Horrorland book was kind of my introduction into the series. But no, I loved the Haunted Mask for sure.
I actually have an interesting for whatever reason, and this may be the reason why I'm so like interested in the Goosebumps VHS tapes, but I remember specifically seeing the VHS tapes for Stay Out of the Basement and Haunted Mask. And the first time I saw the Haunted Mask tape was in like the basement of my neighbor's house because he had his daughter who, like, I guess really liked the Goosebumps VHS tapes. So I just remember that was one of the first times I ever saw that the cover art that Tim did for the Haunted Mask, and it freaked me out because I was like 5 years old at the time.
Rest in peace, Colin Fox.
I would love to see Tim do a version of the episode version of the Haunted Mask. Personally, I think that'd be really cool.
One of the fun things to do when you go back and watch this episode is just have a look at all the different masks that are on the wall. Like, and I love this one, this like nerdy looking werewolf. Like he almost got like a little paper mask over there too.
Alien with the goatee. But yeah, R.I.P. Colin Fox, man. I mean, we were thankful enough to have the opportunity to talk with him before his unfortunate passing.
Yeah.
So super
Colin
nice
was
guy. It's so fun.
We'll definitely see it in a little bit, and absolutely, I feel like his best performance is near the end. But I mean, Colin was another person who just really acted the hell out of this episode. And when we talked with him, he was, he looked back so fondly on it, and he really brought like that sort of gravitas to this episode, and it just another reason I feel like it stands out so much because, and I was gonna say too, there's actually many parts of this episode where there actually isn't, and I love this. Just the subtlety of like the masks like moving and opening their eyes. It's great effects for 1985 on TV, no less. But there are many points in this episode where there actually isn't any music. Like there's some parts where they just kind of let the ambiance of a scene play out.
Yeah, but let me tell you, when they do have music, like Jack really nailed it. This episode has my favorite music of any of the episodes, and I think that's for a lot of people. Even some of the music is reused for some of the other episodes, but I mean, this episode specific, it just worked so well. Like he really captures the somberness in certain scenes or the intensity of another. Jack really did a fantastic job with the Haunted Mask.
Well, even the theme for like Carly Beth is that very, like you said, you know, the very somber, you know, melody for her, and it really adds to the sort of, you know, I guess I don't want to say tragedy, but just kind of like it really makes you sympathize with the character a lot more. And again, it really shows how this episode stands out because there's a lot of work put into the main character. You remember the main character a lot more than you remember, you know, like the featured monster of the episode. The Haunted Mask itself is very memorable, but
right,
you can go away from this episode really remembering the character of Carly Beth probably more than even the Haunted Mask itself.
Well, I think on that note, like you can kind of put yourself in her shoes a little bit. Like for me, I was never a scaredy cat, but I liked the idea of being something scary on Halloween. I would do like Indiana Jones and Mickey Mouse and that kind of stuff. And as I got older, I wanted to do something scarier. And this episode actually, I guess, inspired like my first scary Halloween outfit. I went as like a werewolf, and I got this really creepy mask at Spirit Halloween. And so like that to me, I felt like I was Carly Beth in that aspect of wanting to be something scary for Halloween.
Felt like a teenage girl. I understand.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna make Chuck and Steve wish they never, ever met me.
$30.
$30. It's so funny too because
one
she technically
just
stole
pulled
it, but she also
$30
didn't because she
Bye-bye.
threw money back at him. I guess she just unwantingly bought it.
This is a mask. Like, this is what got me into mask collecting. Like, the sculpt and design of this mask, so good. It's so memorable. And couple that with her performance in the mask, I mean, it really sold everything. But I love that design of that mask. Don't get me wrong, all the other loved ones actually have a really neat and interesting design. But this one specifically, just, oh, I love it. So good.
The amazing
What I don't
thing
love
too,
is, like, he's like, oh, that's Carly Best room. I'm her brother. I'm walking by.
Recognize my clothes?
Who are you? I
Who are
totally
you?
came out of her.
Mask.
I mean, I don't know when I did it, but it's just like, dude, for real.
But this makes me think the Haunted Mask
Pretty
2
scary,
clearly-
too.
where Chuck's like, I could tell that's you, Steve. You're wearing his clothes.
Stop kidding around.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
I'm not kidding around.
What's wrong with his mask? That's pretty scary.
Really, I can't get it
I
off.
gotta say though, it just absolutely shows what an amazing job that the makeup effects Ron Stefanik's Creature Shop did on the mask, because you actually really have to look to see the difference between when it is just a mask and when it's full prosthetics,
John?
because it's so one-to-one.
Actually, no. I'm late. I'm supposed to be at Sabrina's already.
Like
Yeah,
there's a
it's
shot here
amazing
coming
to
up where
see.
you
That was great.
yeah, there's a shot coming up here where you can see like the first time when it's full prosthetics, and it's almost like
That was a scary
you would really
spot.
have to be paying attention to even notice the change.
I like it.
It's just so
Not so
amazing
much
how
when they show the mirror shot. I mean, that's very clear there. The change just happened, but
yeah.
makes me wonder because right here you can see the hair sticking out the back. Did it clip that off? And it's
Yeah.
sealed up on her? I don't know. It's like, oh. But this part right here, this part always got me as kids. Like, how did they do that?
Exactly.
Suction
Like you can
part.
even see the teeth look way more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
But just
that
the suction part where it just goes and
Alright.
sticks to her skin. That
You
part,
cut out,
it was
half
interesting
the
to hear
second
about it,
footage,
yeah.
and you'll get that effect.
yeah.
well, they used
You just cut out- you're
balloons.
basically just
You
cutting out
remember
like a
they had we had that interview with them and we asked them how they did that. When we had Matt DeWild and later on Stefanik on, they told us the trick how they got that how they did that without what was considered bad CG at the time, but by today's standards, it's almost better CG now because nobody apparently wants to put money in CG anymore.
Hope his trip's going well.
But-
have fun with Sabrina and
Yeah,
be
that
careful, okay?
balloon
Okay, thanks, Mom.
trick it just sold it.
Oh,
Mhm.
hi, honey.
well, there was an effect earlier too on the head where it had that very slight smile that just flashes on for a second, and I mean obviously that was done with very early CG, and then of course when the masks are looking over, that was also a little bit of CG, but also people wearing the masks. But they did it so sparingly, and it was done so effectively. Whereas in later seasons of the Goosebumps TV show, their use of CG was way more apparent and way more crappy.
isn't this the kid that won a competition or something?
No, that wasn't until
No, that-
the sequel.
But if you were, I'd make
That was in the second one.
story.
Yeah, it was the clown kid in the second one.
Oh, that's right.
I will say I do love
Who's there?
that kid with the whole extension on himself. It just kind of after she rips off the sheet, he doesn't look at least to me, he doesn't look scared or anything. He's just sitting there with a completely blank neutral face. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Just
That's because
really.
he was like, "What did this chick just do? Did you
Yeah.
rip my sheet off?"
It looks so real. Where'd you
Rip
get
my
it?
sheet
Oh,
off.
it's me.
I will say too, it took me so
With
long to
the-
figure this out.
Forget it.
But the head is supposed to be the reason that she puts the little like red scarf or whatever underneath it is that it's supposed to technically be like a head on a pike, and that's like blood coming out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is pretty gruesome implications for a kids show. But
I hope we get some good stuff.
Oh yeah, that's how they get away with it. You can't show blood, but red
thought it was
fabric,
just
that's
meant
not
to be
the
a
same
scarf.
thing. So,
I thought it was a scarf,
yeah,
man.
this head's cold. It needs a scarf.
Your mom didn't make it, did she?
No. Did you buy it at
you
that
can see in the
store?
background there's
Was it a
like
lot?
little bursts of like fog, and I don't know why I love that.
Does it actually
reminds me
get
of,
foggy there? Because we don't get that here.
It feels like real
It does. It does get foggy.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Not like that though. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's clearly a smoke machine.
Yeah, no, that's definitely like it's looking like something out of Thriller. Like I'm expecting to see Michael Jackson
I think you
pop
should
up.
take it off.
Oh god, that would be the scariest
It's really
mask.
disgusting. Sad, but it's too weird for words. Stop it! What are you doing?
Gotcha. Should have seen your face. It was the best.
The best?
Did you actually
My
think that was
best.
gonna hurt you?
Around.
I will say, whoever made Sabrina's
It's not that funny,
costume,
Carly Beth. It's a little
throw that away. Throw that away. That's terrible.
I'm just staying in character, you know, getting in the mood.
Well, you're doing a good job.
I like scaring people.
She had a better
Usually
one
I'm the
in
one
the
that's
second
always
one,
afraid of
the
everything.
tiger one.
Well, next time
Yeah.
you decide to go berserk like that, please warn
This
me.
one does look like a mouse, not a cat.
She went from a cat to a tiger. They're keeping a real theme with that.
I do love like just Carly Beth's little mannerisms. Like you can definitely tell that she, through like the body language, that she is more confident in herself. She's a lot more expressive. Where like you compare it to like the beginning of the episode, she's definitely more like
Trick or treat.
timid and a lot more closed off.
A scary mask.
But he's supposed to be a giant
Because she's supposed to be her, but she's not.
cat.
She's like, "Mom's supposed to be me, but I'm
I don't
not."
like the other one, Mom. Too scary.
I always
This is
wondered this. I
probably
was like,
my
why?
favorite
Why?
part in this episode. Well, not favorite, but one of my favorites.
You better
Where she
watch
just
it,
bends down.
sweetie, if you know it's good for you.
Like,
I
who
always
says that
wondered
to
this.
little kid?
Why?
That's kinda
Why?
crazy.
Why were the kids not out trick or treating?
Hey, cut it out.
Probably sick. I don't know.
Maybe.
You'll get what's coming to you too.
The kid got the Patrick tooth.
You tell your sick little friend that I'm gonna call the police.
She's not really like that. Carly Beth, wait up! She's looking at old Meg's face.
Carly Beth, that old bag said she's calling the cops on you.
I'm not afraid of her.
That old
What happened
bag.
to you?
That old
Like
bag.
somebody else. Somebody I don't even know.
I love how mean, like, you know, it can definitely feel like mean in the dialogue, but I love that.
What?
Forget it.
Let's just go back to my house, okay?
Here
No.
comes the meme.
This is my night. Halloween is my night.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
One
Halloween
night
is
I get to
mine.
have fun.
Halloween is my night. I see that like on Instagram so much
Probably the
now.
most iconic line
Carly Beth, no,
in
I'm sorry.
the Haunted Mask,
Carly Beth!
and it's been used on so many memes. Probably my favorite one being, you know, when the boss tries to tell you you're working on Halloween, and then obviously that's when that line comes in.
And,
So yeah, this cemetery actually is another filming location that one of the Goosebumps fans out there found, and it's pretty neat. I would like to visit actually if we ever get a chance to go to Canada for like a convention or something, you know, or just on a whim. I think it'd be really neat to visit these locations. And matter of fact, there's I think it was CS Memorabilia,
Come on, it's
if I remember right. It's like he was doing a tour lately of all these different locations, and maybe it was him. I saw posts that he was at the cemetery.
Mm-hmm. But this again is like, I love how the inside, like the indoor scenes are done like very warm colors, and then the outside's very like lots of blues and purples. It's very much like, I just look at this and I feel like cold. I feel chilly. And again, just a
I
huge,
look at this and I miss the days of Halloween's past. Who decorates like this anymore?
exactly.
Oh, I see it where I live, man. It's there's definitely houses that still go out like this. There's actually a house close to where I live that they've got the clown painted on their garage door. That's like lifting up the garage door.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's definitely still happening, but definitely not anywhere near as what it was back then.
Yeah, here it seems to be more like 1 in every 10 houses. It feels like will have decorations, or most people are just sitting out there with a thing of candy. I'm like, come on! I'm like, it's Halloween. It's like if you're gonna go out for Christmas, do a little something for Halloween.
He doesn't actually hate mints.
I remember that was like one of the best parts. That was one of the best parts being a kid, going around trick or treating, was seeing everybody else's costumes and seeing all the decorated houses and craziness that night has brought out. And I haven't seen anything like that since 2020, and I feel people only did that as a middle finger to COVID and lockdown stuff. Because then 2021 happened, and then went right back to like desolation. It was sad.
I've been waiting to do that all night.
I love the little just like goblin laugh that that Carly Beth just keeps doing through this whole episode. I don't know why, it just cracks me the hell up every single time I watch this. Now these shots,
they let Catherine do all this herself. It wasn't like another voice actor that came in to do this stuff.
I love these shots. Like these shots with the eye holes, it's very reminiscent of like the opening of Halloween.
Yeah, right. No, I mean it.
With when Michael Myers is stalking his sister.
Right.
There's another meme. Seen that.
Who are you?
Yeah, what comes next is probably my favorite dialogue in the whole episode of The Haunted Map.
You really scared us.
We've been looking for you. This is
And why I think this resonated with so many people, but
Oh, man.
this is what I'm talking about. Like, see, the lighting in this graveyard scene, it would obviously be very much way darker than this, but the choice of where it lit made that mask even creepier. And you can see the sweat on it.
Yeah, the sweat. I was going to comment on that. The
is
sweat and the moisture on it, it's almost like gross.
It
looks like if you touch
Yeah,
that,
it's
it would just be like the
runny.
most disgusting sort of thing you would ever touch.
Yeah.
It's no excuse. And it's not how you show someone you like her.
Give us a break. Yeah, really.
Apologize to her.
It's been said many times before, but this is definitely like,
Apologize!
you can definitely tell a lot of people who grew up bullying probably really, really resonated with this episode.
We're sorry.
Oh yeah, me included. I know we've talked about it before.
Okay, now this is
That part creeped me out as a kid.
it is terrifying as hell.
Help me.
And I love the subtlety that like she clearly is like very freaked out by it, but it's quickly just overwhelmed by like, oh, I actually scared them.
Howl at the moon. A psychotic little laugh.
No, just really did just go out for this, like. I love.
One thing I did like over the book was the choice to bury the head in the cemetery, because it didn't do that in the book. So in the book, they, if I remember right, I think it was like kicked into a bush or something.
Yeah.
But the choice to actually like, she killed her past self. She's now burying it. I mean, like the whole thing with that is, I think, a nice touch. And Billy and Dan Angel, who started doing stuff later, this version was done by Jose Rivera, if I said that correctly. And his subtle changes, while keeping most of it accurate to the book, I think really helped the episode more.
Yeah. It definitely translates well to, episode form. There's a lot of times where, especially we have talked where it's like, yeah, it definitely did not make a good transition from book to screen, but like even the subtle changes from the book version actually
Sabrina,
helps this version stand out.
Where were you?
I guess I got a little lost.
I was worried about you. What happened to your hands?
I remember as a kid, this part always kind of made me feel like,
Where's your sculpture?
is it almost kind of like a symbiote thing, like with Spider-Man, where it's almost like
Hey, don't
it kind of
do that.
takes over your mind and then you kind of like come back. It's almost like you black out.
Yeah,
Did you scream?
But the way that
I
they
think so.
kind of describe it as similar to that the longer she has it on, the more control it takes.
Let's go home.
Yeah. Because you can tell here she's aware of what she did, but she's obviously very, like, a lot more frazzled, and she's kind of, like, confused in a sense. But she's also,
Yeah,
like, a
well,
little bit confrontational.
The way that it kind of puts it is like it alters her personality. So she still remembers everything, but it's like
She's got the flu. She couldn't go
it's
to the
almost
treatment
like
center.
she's losing her inhibitions on
Take this
things.
mask off, it's spoiling inside.
And I think that shows more prevalence in the second one when you see the mask has its own like sentient
What is it? Mask.
mind and self, when it took over the shopkeeper and everything.
Yeah.
Can't get it off.
Was able
That
to
was
float
definitely
on its
something
own
that
and do
more
this.
got...
You see that with the other masks. And this too, actually,
Well, it's gonna sound
when
pretty
you
dumb
see
if
them,
you
their
have to go
eyes
to the
open
fireman
and
to
they
come get you.
float and they're trying to get Carly Beth. They clearly have their own, sentient.
The thing
being.
about that is that I feel like that's something the sequel more, like,
Oh, be very gentle.
kind of leaned into. And this one, I kind of like more of the subtlety. Like, are they alive? Like, or is it just kind of like, it only kind of comes out when it's being worn by someone. But at the same time, when the masks come to life at the end, it's a lot more scarier because it almost seems like it doesn't seem like they have. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just kind of like in the sequel, it takes over the shopkeeper. It's very much like, I'm evil. I'm gonna do evil things. In this one, it's
It wasn't trying to merge with him either. This one is trying to merge with her because she chose it. And I think that's the key to all the unloved ones is they have to be chosen.
Oh no, Sabrina.
now to
And
me,
that's
this
why
is where like it really
It
starts
has such
getting.
a
I'm gonna tell
bond
my
with her.
mom.
This is where it really
So-
starts getting scary in the episode because of the panic
Mhm.
that Catherine Long is able to express.
Try to calm down, Carly Beth.
Those aren't my eyes. Where are my eyes?
Like this part definitely
even-
where she's
yeah,
like,
well,
"Where are my
yeah,
eyes?
yeah.
Where am I?" Like that sort of thing.
Yeah, even when you think about what she says with the kids outside, I'm supposed to be me, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, even
what
like
she had said and done, it's her, but it's not her. She would not normally have said that.
Well,
So,
even-
you kind of get like a mind meld type thing, I
Supposed to
guess.
be mean, but I'm not.
well,
As
even like
long, the longer you're
But
wearing
I'm not.
the mask.
well, even when she's like, like maybe we can cut it off, and she like so quickly goes to grab like a knife or scissors, and it's just like you can really feel that panic, really kind of washing over her.
I'm not
Isaiah,
truly
you brought-
sure why her saying I'm supposed to be me, but I'm not
Dream, isn't it?
scares all these children
It's
away.
not a bad dream.
Uh,
I'm going to wake
that
up.
I never truly understood, but
I mean, if some weird kid came up to you with a freaky looking mask and was just like, I'm not me, I don't know, I probably wouldn't stick around either.
Yeah, if you were 5, you'd probably run away.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, man, like, where'd you get that mask?
Isaiah, you brought up like kind of the Venom symbiote with Spider-Man, and I can't help but see the similarities between Spider-Man 3 and this. I highly doubt there was any sort of connection on set for Spider-Man 3, but Tobey Maguire does sell kind of that same, I guess, kind of similarity with becoming something else.
Yeah. Like there's the awareness that you're changing, but you're also like, this is what I want. Like until something happens where you're like, okay, no, I don't want this, and then by that point, it's essentially nearly too late.
Hideous.
That mask always stood out to me, honestly, more than the actual haunted mask. The one with the stretched out mouth. That one always was the scariest to me.
That one freaked me out. That one, man.
Yeah, of all the other unknown ones, I mean, I like this one too.
Wasn't that one in Shotgun Shock Street?
A few of them were.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few of them.
of these guys. Well, the stretch face.
The smiling was. I do believe the other.
Oh, that thing's ugly.
It almost looks like an alien.
I think we can agree that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3 dance, though, is more terrifying than anything in this episode. The dance.
We didn't get a bully Carly Beth dance.
Yep. It would have made it like absolute perfection if Carly Beth did the the Boy Maguire dance.
I'm just thinking about that now, and all I can do is laugh. I mean, it's not.
Meanwhile, Carly Beth's
Feel like
freaking out.
now.
This is unbelievably so, like the best acting moment of. I mean, we've been praising Catherine Long so far in this commentary, but that just utter scream of horror and sadness is unquestionably the best part of acting in this whole episode.
What is that thing behind
Colin,
him?
Colin Fox recalled that scene and everything. He had nothing but high praise for Catherine's performance.
Yeah. Both of these actors are the ones who really sell this episode. Like this whole ending scene with the two of them having this like one-on-one. And then Colin, you know, as the shopkeeper, explaining the origin of these masks and why he did all this stuff was just, it's incredible.
I was like you. I did not love myself. I made these faces to hide behind them, to hide my faults.
What I love about the mask itself is it kind of has some xenomorph alien features to it. Like the elongated back, which I think was to hide her hair. Am I correct?
I think so, yeah.
So that she didn't have to like do anything with her hair. But that bulge on the back has just like an alien look to it, which is it's just freaky.
Just the fact that like you look at those eyebrows, like those brows are enormous. Just the facial features are so like it's enough to look human, but it's super monstrous. And
this scene scared me. This was the scariest scene.
Oh,
this
yes,
shot right here was that one.
What's happening?
I had nightmares of that. That exact scene, like shot that. This gave me.
Well, it's even scarier. Again, going back to like, you know, I personally I like the sequel. I like Haunted Mask 2. But the thing about the masks in this episode, as opposed to that one, is that you don't even know what they're gonna do to her. Like, you don't know what they're gonna do if they catch her. All they're just saying is just join us. And just the uncanny nature of them flying around in this sort of choppy nature. It's terrifying.
They're saying join us.
You know what gets me? She could have just closed the door and that would have been the end of the episode.
Oh yeah, she could have just closed the door.
From a filmmaking perspective, this is really cool though, because she was acting. Nothing was happening to her. Like there were no masks. There was nothing happening on set while she was doing this. So the panic she's displaying is all purely acting. There's nothing that's doing that, because all of this would have been shot on a green screen plate and then added in post.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they had the prop makers who made these masks, because that's who's wearing them, with their blue suits. Like if maybe they were just on set in blue suits wearing the masks.
They could have been.
It could have been.
Come.
That shot right there, that one just coming out quickly from behind is. Oh my god, this scared the shit out of little me.
This is Carly Beth. I am Carly Beth. This
Whoa, that's ugly. Oh, let's go.
And that's it. that's another thing that's just so great about this episode compared to other Goosebumps episodes is that the tension is amazing. Like I remember like legitimately freaking out at that whole scene where she's being chased. And there's a lot of like chases in Goosebumps episodes, but that was the only one that really made me feel like, holy shit, like dig up the damn head already.
Gotta give credit to the smoke machine guy, whoever that is. So you just had it coming right at the perfect moments.
That's what he meant.
How is she not just a sweaty mess? I wear a mask for like 20 minutes, and I just look like I got out of the shower.
I literally,
like, if she doesn't have a single drop of sweat under there, her hair's dry.
Oh my god!
Like, damn, that is a magic mask. Let me tell you.
There were a couple years where I like wore a Michael Myers mask, and you're absolutely right. After like 15 minutes of walking around, I'm like, oh my god, I am gonna suffocate in this thing. And then you get home and you take it off, and it's just like completely wet on the inside.
I know.
Bowl cut.
Please take that mask off.
Speaking of bowl, who drops a bowl of ice cream with gummy worms in it just for that moment?
Yeah, we're still like a stupid joke.
He's grounded. He's grounded. F that.
I love my gummy worms, man.
I realize what time it is.
Lick off the floor, kid. You're still eating it. 5-second rule.
What is it? What happened?
I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to scare you. I've had a long, weird night, that's all. But everything's okay now.
Well, why didn't you wear
Actually, the mom, played by Brenda Rusnet. I'm going to butcher that last name, but Brenda's her first name.
Let's just say I'm not about myself tonight, Mom.
She did a great job, too. Actually, I would love to get her on the podcast sometime to talk to her, too. Because while she didn't have a ton of screen time, I mean, neither did.
Noah, don't put on that mask. Don't worry, I won't.
Don't worry, I won't. Liar. Not only drop your ice cream, you're a liar, too. But I would like to ask him how it was to put on the mask.
What a great ending. And then, of course, we got to end with R.L. Stein.
Is that mole, R.L. Stein? All that money, you can't get that mole removed.
I think they like it.
Terrifying.
Too. Have a scary day, everyone.
Notice the jack-o'-lantern behind me if you've never noticed before. Oh yeah, this is audio. I guess you're not getting to get to see it. Watch my video.
Yeah.
I did copy mine.
Yeah.
My jack-o'-lantern after the one you see behind Stein.
Absolutely incredible episode. I mean, it's a classic to watch every October, but you know, keep watching it every year. The Halloween classic.
Year round. I do watch it on Halloween night every year. Everybody watches Halloween or whatever on Halloween night. It's the Haunted Mask for me. Come on, man.
It's always in my watch. I have to watch it at least once.
Yeah.
So usually I do a countdown, but I always save my top 5 favorites for the last 5 days of October. You know, so Haunted Mask, of course, is in there. Usually I just do it on Halloween night, but it's hard not to watch it throughout the rest of the month.